Have you ever found yourself questioning the decisions made by women around you? Perhaps at times, these choices seem illogical or even perplexing. This phenomenon invites us to explore deeper into the complexities of decision-making, particularly in the context of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. It plays a crucial role in how we navigate relationships and make decisions. While emotional intelligence is not exclusive to any gender, societal norms and expectations can shape the way women express and utilize their emotional intelligence in decision-making. Historically, women have often been viewed through the lens of emotion. Stereotypes suggest that women are more emotional than men, leading to the perception that their decisions are driven by feelings rather than logic. This stereotype can create a bias that overlooks the rational aspects of women's choices. But is it fair to label these decisions as illogical? Consider the context in which a woman makes a decision. Factors such as cultural background, upbringing, and personal experiences significantly influence decision-making processes. For instance, women are often socialized to prioritize relationships and empathy. This relational perspective can lead to decisions that might seem irrational to an outsider, but are rooted in a deep understanding of social dynamics and emotional repercussions. Let's take a moment to reflect on a common scenario. A woman may choose to support a friend in a difficult time, even if it means sacrificing her own time or resources. From a purely logical standpoint, this may appear to be an impractical decision. However, looking through the lens of emotional intelligence, this choice reflects a commitment to maintaining social bonds and emotional connections, which are vital for personal well-being. How do societal expectations and gender roles play into this narrative? Women have historically been assigned roles that emphasize nurturing and emotional labor. This societal conditioning can lead to a heightened awareness of emotional currents in social interactions, enabling women to make decisions that prioritize emotional health over strict logical reasoning. However, it is essential to acknowledge that this does not mean women lack logic or rational thinking. In fact, many women excel in analytical thinking and decision-making in professional settings. Yet, when emotional aspects are involved, the balance can shift. This duality can create a tension where women feel pressured to conform to logical expectations while also navigating their emotional landscape. As we delve deeper, let's consider how emotional intelligence varies not just between genders, but among individuals. Some women may possess high emotional intelligence, allowing them to navigate complex social situations effectively. Others might struggle with emotional regulation, leading to decisions that could be perceived as erratic or illogical. In contrast, men may also experience societal pressures to suppress emotions, which can lead to decisions driven more by logic but less by emotional understanding. This distinction raises important questions about how we evaluate decision-making across genders. Are we truly assessing the decisions themselves, or are we influenced by our biases and societal norms? This is a pivotal moment to engage with our audience. Think about your own experiences. Have you ever witnessed a situation where a woman's decision was deemed illogical, yet upon further reflection, it revealed a deeper insight into emotional dynamics? These examples highlight the importance of understanding emotional intelligence in decision-making. In environments that prioritize emotional awareness, such as in familial or friendship dynamics, women may appear to make decisions that prioritize emotional well-being. In contrast, in more competitive or analytical environments, decisions may lean towards rationality. As we explore these dynamics, let's also consider the impact of relationship context. Women in supportive environments might feel more empowered to make decisions based on emotional intelligence, whereas in high-pressure situations, they might resort to more traditional logical reasoning. Now, let's reflect on the implications of these discussions. Recognizing that women's decisions can be influenced by emotional intelligence encourages a shift in perspective. Rather than labeling decisions as illogical, we can appreciate the underlying emotional factors that inform these choices. This understanding can lead to healthier interpersonal dynamics. When we acknowledge the emotional landscape influencing decisions, we can foster more empathetic communication. Instead of jumping to conclusions about a woman's decision, we can ask questions that invite dialogue and understanding. Imagine how this might change workplace dynamics. If colleagues approached decision-making with an open mind and recognized the value of emotional intelligence, the work environment could transform into one that values diverse perspectives. As we consider these ideas, we can also address common misconceptions. One prevalent myth is that emotional intelligence equates to weakness. In reality, emotional intelligence requires strength and resilience. It involves vulnerability and the ability to confront difficult emotions, whether in oneself or in others. This myth can be particularly damaging, as it perpetuates the idea that emotional decision-making is inferior to logical reasoning. By challenging this stereotype, we can create a more inclusive understanding of decision-making processes that celebrates both emotional and logical intelligence. Now, let's think about how we can encourage open dialogue about emotional intelligence. Engaging men in these discussions is vital. By fostering environments where all genders can share their experiences and perspectives, we can create a more balanced discourse around decision-making. We must ask ourselves, how can we create spaces that welcome conversations about emotional intelligence? How can we ensure that men and women alike feel comfortable sharing their experiences without fear of judgment? Encouraging storytelling can be a powerful tool in this regard. Sharing personal anecdotes about decision-making can help demystify the emotional processes at play. It allows individuals to connect over shared experiences, fostering greater empathy and understanding. As we approach the conclusion of our exploration, let's revisit the idea that women's decisions may seem illogical at times. By reframing our understanding through the lens of emotional intelligence, we can appreciate the complexity of these choices. This deeper understanding can transform our interactions. Instead of dismissing decisions as irrational, we can approach them with curiosity. We can ask ourselves what emotional factors may be influencing these choices and how we can better support one another in navigating complex emotional landscapes. In closing, emotional intelligence is not merely a concept confined to women or men. It is a universal aspect of human experience. By recognizing its impact on decision-making, we can foster environments that value both emotional and logical reasoning. We invite you to reflect on your own experiences with decision-making. How have emotions influenced your choices? Have you recognized moments where decisions, once perceived as irrational, revealed deeper emotional truths? As we continue to explore these themes together, we encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights can contribute to a richer conversation about emotional intelligence and decision-making. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of why women may sometimes appear to make illogical decisions. By understanding the nuances of emotional intelligence, we can cultivate a more empathetic and inclusive dialogue, benefiting all genders. If you found this discussion insightful, consider subscribing to our channel, Silk Masks, for more thought-provoking content that challenges perceptions and encourages understanding. Let's continue this journey of exploration together.